Hello friends, today I wanted to talk to you about the I'm Triggered Pocket Guide and how it can help you through a triggered state. This is part of the tension relief series to get you through the holidays. So how do you know if you're triggered? Well, usually when you're triggered or activated, depending on what the word is you'd like to use, you're often in a fight, flight, freeze, or fawn response. You're no longer present. Your ability to think has become very limited. Your ability to see is quite narrow. So what we want to do is come back to a state of presence where we have more expanded consciousness. We're able to see bigger. We're able to think bigger. So step one, stop. Do not make any decisions for your life. I assure you, if you make a decision from a triggered place, chances are you may take your life in a direction that you do not want it to go. The next thing we need to do is we need to catch our breath. Well, why? Because wherever the breath goes, the mind follows. So we're going to catch it by taking 2 quick inhales and a long exhale, and we're going to do this in multiples of 3. So let's begin. Notice how I'm exaggerating the exhale. Step 2. We're going to do what's called a locational. That means we need to keep our eyes moving. Why? Because especially if we're in a freeze response, we need our eyes moving to help activate our brain again. Now, if you notice, I'm continually moving. When I am in a triggered state, it is very visceral for me, and I need movement. A lot of people need movement just to get things unstuck. So I'm going to identify 3 things that represent consciousness, this time and space. I'm looking out the window and I see this beautiful tree and the wind is blowing and it looks so amazing. And then I'm going to identify this beautiful plant that's been growing in my office. And now I'm looking out the back window and I see that the leaves are falling and the colors, they're red and yellow and orange. Now, if you remember from my previous video where I mentioned that we are directly connected with nature, nature is presence, it's consciousness. It is here to support us, to untangle our minds, and that's why we feel so good when we're out in nature. Now we need to continue our breath. Maybe we can slow it down. Let's try one quick inhale. One more. Step 3, identify your well-wishers. Now this is anyone who brings you comfort or a sense of security. This person does not need to know you. So this could be somebody that you've seen of or heard of, or it could be somebody that you know. What I want you to do is imagine this person in your mind's eye, and let's see if we can finally do a deep diaphragmatic breath. 2 more. One more. If you can remember these 3 steps, I assure you they will help you come back to a state of presence. If you are in a group setting, don't be shy to use the timeout sign, and please don't feel like you have to explain yourself. I'm taking a timeout. I'll be back after a while. Go be self-responsible. Come back to yourself before you come back to the group. If you need any support during this time, you know how to reach me, goodbyetension.com. You can also reach me on Instagram and Facebook. You can also email info@goodbyetension.com. I would be happy to support you during this time.